So, Rihanna threw shade at Tyla after Tyla talked about their awkward Met Gala moment, and now it's blown up into this huge mess online. So let's break down what really happened, because it all started from one short video backstage, and suddenly people were saying Rihanna was jealous. During the Met Gala, this clip from Backstage Live started going viral. Rihanna was backstage waiting for A$AP Rocky, and Tyla was standing close by too. But the vibe in the video felt kind of off because Tyla was just standing to the side and Rihanna didn't really give her much attention. At the same time, Rocky was talking to another woman, and people immediately started saying Rihanna looked upset because he was flirting, but then more info came out. The woman Rocky was talking to was actually an Italian fashion editor named Giovanna, someone both he and Rihanna know. So it wasn't some big cheating scandal like everyone assumed. Even the guy who filmed it stepped in and said there was no tension. He basically told everyone to stop making a big deal out of a normal moment.
Backstage Live, yes, that was me at the Met Gala talking to Rihanna. They said Rocky, and no, it was no tension. It was regular. When you see your people, that's all love. It was just excitement. It was just regular love, man. Try to be regular for one time and be a human being. And you'll stop really judging people.
Still, people couldn't drop the Tyla part. Because if you watch the video, Rihanna does seem way more focused on Rocky than on Tyla. And online, that quickly turned into people saying Rihanna is purposely ignoring her. Then Tyla spoke up, and that's when things really blew up.
Basically, everyone knows I love Ree. Oh my gosh. So I met her last year, and she was cool. You know, I met her, but I think she was occupied because she was like, I went up to her, I was like, oh, hey, she was like, hey, my baby dad is calling me, and then she left, and I was like, oh, maybe she was busy. So I don't know, I felt awkward. What the heck, I felt awkward. I don't know how to say hi. If I feel like someone's busy, it's like, So this time, I was waiting for my car, and she was right there, and I was, yeah. So this time, yeah, I don't want to go up because I felt like she was busy, you know what I mean? And the last time she was busy. So I want to, like, when we do speak, if we do end up speaking ever, I want it to be like calm so we both can just, vibe and talk nicely.
She said even when they met last year, it felt awkward. And at this year's Met Gala, she didn't want to bother Rihanna because she seemed busy. And honestly, that was true. Rihanna was really focused on Rocky and the interviewer, not Tyla. But once Tyla talked about it online, people went crazy. Suddenly, it was all about Rihanna hates Tyla, Rihanna is jealous, and some even said it was because Rocky liked Tyla. But honestly, I don't think that's what's going on. I don't think Rihanna has a problem with Tyla. I think the bigger thing is that the industry keeps trying to push Tyla as the next Rihanna. And this happens all the time in music. Once a new artist comes along with a similar vibe, the industry can't help but compare them to the big star instead of just letting them be themselves. No one wants to feel like they're already being replaced, and Rihanna is probably feeling that same pressure, especially since she hasn't put out music in a while. Of course, labels and fans are looking for someone new who has that same cool vibe. That doesn't mean Rihanna dislikes Tyla, but it might explain why she's not super close or publicly leaning into that comparison. And to be honest, I think Tyla made a mistake by bringing all this online, even if she didn't mean any harm. Once she talked about those awkward moments, it gave people a reason to paint Rihanna as bitter or jealous, and we all know Rihanna has always supported younger artists. But once the internet grabs a story, it just takes off. People started picking apart every look, every glance, every tiny moment in that video. And then people thought Rihanna posted a response. She shared a behind-the-scenes Met Gala video, and in the background there was Ayra Starr's song, Who's That Girl? And people caught that right away. The title felt shady, and Ayra and Tyla always get compared online. Plus, Ayra is signed to Roc Nation, just like Rihanna. Once people saw that Rihanna posted the video with Ayra's song, everyone blew up even more. Fans said Tyla never should have talked about it, and now the whole thing is just a huge online storm, just a small moment that got super out of hand.